Yeah, this year had some undesirable skins, but the good outweighs the bad, and today I'm counting down not 5, but 10 of the best skins of the year. Again, I must remind you that these are my picks and not yours. Many of you will disagree with them, and that's fine. Just keep it civil with one another and be understanding that these are my opinions. Now on to the skins. Number 10, Admiral Alquan. I'm not an Alquan player by any means, but when I saw this skin I was impressed by both its model and ability effects. His attire perfectly represents what the skin's theme is centered around, and its watery effects complement the Naval Admiral thoroughly. And although his ultimate is a hit or miss for many players, it's a lot more suitable than a dragon form would ever be with this skin. I mean, come on, he summons a ship and proceeds to impale you with it. What's not to like about that? Number 9, Patrol CERBERUS. Although CERBERUS had one of the worst skins of the year, he also had one of the best that completely made up for that. Patrol doesn't take itself seriously, and it aims to be loud and obnoxious as can be. All 4 of his heads are adorable, and the different accessories around his necks are a perfect fit for this cartoon inspired skin. Just look at him. And I know most of you can agree that his special emote is the best thing about this skin, but please, someone take him to the vet. Number 8, General Nosferus Kumbhakarna. I love Kumbhakarna, especially the endless possibilities of skins for him. However, it never crossed my mind to turn him into a Wakandan general who is also a rhinoceros. The attention to detail on the skin is mesmerizing, from the body paint to the blend of colors throughout his armor and the model from head to hooves. General Nosferus definitely hit the mark on every single point of what makes a good skin. And I have to say that the skin's voice pack, voiced by Demetrius Murray, is a good contender for best of the year.
Tsumabi for life!
Number 7, Sunny Chibi Amaterasu. You might be wondering, why this skin out of all the other Chibis released? While all the other Chibi skins are great in their own aspect, Sunny Chibi Amaterasu is the poster child for what a Chibi skin should look and act like. And I'm not saying that only because Amaterasu is more humanoid than the other contenders. She has the perfect proportions, head to body, and don't get me started on her various face expressions, which is what propelled the skin onto this list more than anything else. Yeah, you don't get to see her face often when you're in a match, but when you do, it's one of the best things Titan Forge introduced last year. Just think of the mere possibilities for future Chibi skins. Yeah, her voice pack and ability effects are similar to her default, but keep in mind that it's a Chibi skin of that default, so it makes perfect sense. Number 6, Soothsayer the Morrigan. The Morrigan Soothsayer skin is her or their best one to date. The scarlet and violet colors on the attire, headpiece, and just the whole thematic accent of the skin is something I wish carried over to other gods in the future. Just imagine a whole line of Soothsayer skins for one god of every role. Not only is this skin beautiful, but both of its ability and sound effects carry it to a whole other level. And if I were to pick one, I would pick the ability sound effects as the best thing about this skin. Number 5, Shadow Punch Raven. If you combine Akuma and any character out of DBZ, you'll get this next skin. I'm not a big fan of either of those franchises, however, I have to give credit where credit is due. This skin looks amazing, and I couldn't think of a different color for its visual effects either. From the fist to the energy sweeping towards his shoulders to the abilities, everything on this skin just complements each other. And Raven surely deserves both of his skins released last year after the whole fiasco with his Eliminator skin. Rest in peace, Sweet Prince. Oh, and don't forget to use his special emote, as it amplifies the whole Street Fighter fantasy even higher. Get it? Cause he's in the air. Okay. Number 4, Countess Chang'e. I'm not going to lie, I thought the skin was going to be a mess when I saw the card art for it. Oh great, a vampire skin for Chang'e, like that makes any sense. Well, I sure ate my words. The execution of this skin in game really impressed me. The elegant scarlet dress on Chang'e is beautiful, and it lets you know what the skin is trying to portray without it being overly cliche. The same can be said for her companion, the Jade Rabbit, and his tiny vest, charcoal fur, and fangs that would make Bella Swan swoon. Not only does he look the part, but he'll play it too. Notice when you purchase an item away from the fountain and he comes back to you, he brings you a freaking tiny coffin. How in the bloody hell can you not love this skin? Oh, and I'm not even finished yet. The effects on her abilities are gorgeous and are reminiscent of Aphrodabra Aphrodite, and the sound effects enrich Changa's vampiric waltz. And finally, Skylar Davenport and Christopher Sabat as Changa and the Jade Rabbit respectively only add to the greatness of this skin. Number 3. Chef Vulcan. This skin concept had been floating around for years, 5 to be exact, and was one of the most requested by the community, so it was a wonder why it took so long to make it onto the game. But at least the wait was worth it, because this skin turned out better than I imagined. This skin is miles ahead anything in Vulcan's wardrobe, and everything on him just looks so clean and precise. Chef Vulcan's existence is a stereotype to all things Italian when it comes to food. He handles a whole pizza during his special remote, launches meatballs with his 3, and uses a meat grinder as his turret. The only thing missing from this skin is a voice pack with an Italian accent and phrases like "Mamma mia" and "You touch my spaghetti." Wait, no, it has all of that. Would you like some garlic bread with your order?
Somebody touch my spaghetti!
Number 2. Winter's Curse Cuchulainn. I love winter skins. I love their chilly effects, and this skin gives me that and more. The attire, although simplistic, personifies the theme's overall structure on both of his forms. And his spear gives me flashbacks of that eventful scene in Game of Thrones. Yeah, that one. His berserk mode goes beyond what you would expect of this skin. If a swole yeti with ice crystals growing out his back and a menacing face that will impale you with his horns does not make you fall in love with this skin, I don't know what will. But what carries this skin to the top of the list is its abilities. The combination of Snow White and shade of white blue mixed together to make up some beautiful and frosty effects. And to top it all off, the Aurora effects on both of his ult and voice pack, voiced by Damon Mills, only make you wish this was a more easily obtainable skin. Lastly, I would like to give a shout out to Jay Hall, who created the concept for this skin during the Smite Winter Community Contest. It wouldn't be a countdown without some honorable mentions, right? Well, here you go. Number 1. Fiend Hunter Artio. Yep, another transformation god takes the top spot. This skin met expectations on both models, giving everyone the Bloodborne / WoW skin of their dreams. Her RPG inspired outfit is very fitting and portrays her more ominous side. And I'm not alone when I say that white hair and emerald green eyes look gorgeous on the bear goddess. And how can I not mention her bear form? It is one of the best things in Smite. The attention to detail on every inch of this model, from the fur to the horns to the skull and the glowing chest, gives this skin its rightful place in the number 1 spot. The emerald ability effects and voice pack by Rachel Messer flow with the model wholly to give you an impeccable fantasy experience. And this to me is what makes a great skin. If you were quick to pick this skin up for a discounted 400 gems in patch 5.20, you got more than your money's worth. These were my top 10 skins of 2018. Thanks for watching the video. I hope y'all respect my opinions, because at the end of the day, this list is mine and not yours. But I'd love to read yours in the comments below. Take care and have a great week. Goodbye.